welcome back to our series on Armor Up. In this second video lesson, we're going to be digging into Let's Gear Up. Hope you enjoy. The second challenge from this text, the second principle of spiritual warfare is gear up for battle, or as we're calling this series, armor up. And he says this in the first part of verse 11, put on the full armor of God. Now we're going to get into that in later lessons, the last 6 lessons of this series. But for us right now to understand the full armor of God, this is full tactical gear. Now we have a guy that comes to church here, and he is a police officer here locally. He's part of the SWAT team. And I see him from time to time. He provides some local security for people, and he always has his full tactical gear on. He has the vest, he has the gun, he has the cuffs, he has the taser. He has everything on him that makes him look very scary and very intimidating. And I see him when he's doing some personal security. I see him out when he's at work from time to time. But I recently saw him at a restaurant one day for lunch, and he gets up out of the booth and he's starting to leave, and he has on his full tactical gear. He sees me, he comes over, we shake hands. I said, look, buddy, I got a question for you. Is this the only clothes that you have? Do you sleep in this gear? And he said, no, I don't sleep in it, but almost. And he said, you always got to be ready for the fight. And I thought about that when he left that day as we laughed, and I'm sure he's got other clothes he wears. I just never see him. But he is in full tactical gear, ready for a fight. As children of God, that's what we've got to be. We have got to gear up for battle. Each piece of this armor is put on with intentionality. What you need has been thought through in these pieces of armor. As I looked at my friend who's a police officer and a SWAT member, Special Forces guy, he puts on every piece of armor with intentionality. Nothing is there that is not needed. Everything is in working order. There's no substandard material. There's no dull swords. Nothing is broken or worn out. When you go into a battle, you don't say, oh, this will do. No, everything is ready. And the wearer knows how to use it and when to use it. There's none of this, oh, where's this, or where's this, or where's this. They know where things are. They know where to draw. They know when to use which weapon. And it takes practice. We don't show up to a battle without practicing using our armor. And so when we get to things like the shield of faith and the belt of truth and the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit and our feet fitted with peace and the peace that comes from the gospel, there's some responsibility on our part as we practice and we learn to use this armor, this equipment that we have been given. And it goes back to a previous point that we made about power up, of learning to grow and learning to stand and walk in His power. The armor of God equips us for the fight. We have a responsibility to learn how to use it and to use it well. So the challenge from this text is gear up for the battle, or to put on the full armor of God.